In today's episode, we're still doing my diabetic journey. So if you want to know what happened today, you know what to do. Stick around. Good morning. This is day 12, and I'm getting ready to drink my breakfast and get ready for my run. Now, my walk. I'm not running yet, but I just want to step in and let you know that I'm back on the game. Still a little tired from all this weekend and being up at all crazy hours because of, my husband's illness. But I am here, and I will catch you when I start my walk. I am early. It's 8 o'clock, so I am early this morning. So I will catch you when I start walking. Good morning. I'm out now, getting ready to start my walk. A little late. Had to get stuff together for my husband before I left. He's in major pain this morning, which I kind of expected. Can't get run over by a car and not be sore. So he's taking his pain medicine and eating a little something. So he's laying back down. At least one thing I can say, he went to sleep yesterday about, I want to say 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. And he slept until I got up to get ready to walk. He needed that sleep. He slept all the way until I think 8 o'clock. So he needed the rest. But I'm out here today trying to get my steps in, get back on track like I have been doing for the past 2 weeks. And I kind of enjoy getting up in the morning and going for my walks and talking to you guys as I start off on my journey. I have a monthly newsletter that I send out. And what I'm going to include in it is recipes for diabetics. So if you're interested in receiving the newsletter monthly, then leave your email down below so I can send you the newsletter where you can get the recipes I'll put at least one recipe in my newsletter for diabetics, and I put in a cleaning tip in every newsletter. So if you have any suggestions of anything else you would like to see in the newsletter, let me know and I'll add in. Good morning. Thank you. I'm trying to get up to 5 miles. I'm at 2 now. I will. So that is my goal, as you heard. If I can get up to 5 miles, I'll be really proud of myself. That's my ultimate goal. This week's step goal or challenge is I'm going to try to get up to 5,000 steps. I think that's what it is. No, 4,000 this week. Trying to get 4,000 steps this week. Whew. It's comfortable out here today. It's in I think they said about 79 this morning. So it's rather comfortable this morning. But again, if you want to receive a newsletter that I send out every month, leave your email down below and I can include you in the newsletter, because I am going to include a diabetic recipe in the newsletter. And I think that would be good to get a different recipe in the newsletter if you're diabetic. Even if you're not, the recipe can still be changed to add, the whole salt seasoning instead of low sodium everything. But that's some pretty good recipes. And they let you know that diabetics can eat anything, just have to tweak it a little. Well, I've passed my mark, so I'll catch you on the way back. Bye. Okay, I'm home, and as soon as I calm down and get self together, I'll see how far I walk today, and I'll share that with you later. Be blessed. Okay, here I am. I'm cooking Sunday dinner, and I have some pork rib strips right here. I thought I had some beef broth, but I don't, so I'm using some chicken broth, some Mrs. Dash, paprika, my favorite. I'm using some garlic powder. The seasoning I'm using is natural seasonings. It's low sodium. I have some garlic and cilantro. And I'm going to use a little Worcestershire sauce and some salt and pepper, low sodium salt. And I'm going to add some of these little new potatoes. And I'm going to mix a gravy mix on top of this. So I'm also going to cook some, I don't know what vegetables yet, but I'm going to put this on most likely. I will cook some broccoli and we'll eat the potatoes that are in here. I think that'll be a balance of what we're going to eat. So first, let me get the meat out the package. I want to season these individually. Oh, and I'm using my pressure cooker. That's what I'm using. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Okay. Salt this side. And I got my Worcestershire. I got my garlic powder. My Mrs. Dash. And then my paprika. This is smoked paprika. Yes, I'm using my hands to flip it. Just about every seasoning these days you can get with low sodium. So I'm turning the ends over in the seasoning that's left on the pot. Wait, I need to get back. meat is in here. I add a little Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Add it to tasting, it's up to you. And I add cilantro. Garlic. A little bell pepper. And these potatoes. Yes, the potatoes have been washed. I try to get everything washed before I start the video to make it a little easier. Okay. Now my spices are in. Okay. Broth is in. Now put the cap on and then set my pressure cooker. Okay. Now I'm opening it up, checking out my meat and potatoes. Everything looks really done. So I'm adding a little gravy mix. Now I'm gonna let it cook a couple more minutes, and then dinner will be ready. Now let me open it back up. Now if you want to know what this bag is, it's one of those bags you use for your crock pot. I try to make clean up here as easy as possible for me. So trying to find some potatoes. There's one. Okay. Now let me get the broccoli and I'll show you. Well, here is the finished look of my meal tonight. And I'm telling you guys, it tastes wonderful. I'm telling you, a diabetic doesn't have to starve yourself. You just have to know how to season your food with the appropriate seasoning and not overeat. Now, I will catch you in the next episode. If you want to see more, click the video here or the link below, and you be blessed.